all of you are in my heart. And I love you very much. And I want you people to come as soldiers to fight with me. It's possible with the power of love, with the power of love.
Jai Shri Mataji, all my dear brothers and sisters. Jai Shri Mataji to all. Let's all.
जय श्री माता जी भैया।
Jai Shri Mataji Didi. Jai Shri Mataji. Let's all be ready to enjoy, enter into this kingdom of God by staying at our temple of Sahasrara today. Let's all watch Shri Mataji's eyes without blinking your eyes. Let's watch Shri Mataji's eyes with lots and lots of love. Let's all enjoy the amidst of love from Shri Mataji and penetrating into our heartbeat. Let's all watch or witness Shri Mataji's love emitting from Shri Mataji and penetrating into our heartbeat. Slowly, in these vibrations, let's all bow down to Shri Mataji like a small baby crawl into Shri Mataji divine lotus feet. Let's all crawl into Shri Mataji divine lotus feet like a small baby and suck the divine cool vibrations through our Brahmarandra. And slowly rise your Kundalini Mother along with vibrations and penetrating the Brahmarandra and connecting to the all-pervading power of divine love in the sky. Again, raise your Kundalini Mother. Enjoy penetrating the Brahmarandra. Opens out the Sahasrara. Again, raise your Kundalini Mother and take the knots. 1, 2, 3. After 3 knots, keep both hands towards the sky and let us witness the changes in our top of the head and both the palms, all the fingers. That's all there. Let's all enjoy this state of witness, the power of witness, to enter into this kingdom of God. Let's stay there above. Keep our full attention at the Brahmarandra and both the palms, all the fingers. Slowly check Bandhan. See the subtle changes in and around us. Enjoy the formation of the Kavach layer around us, like a rainbow with cool vibrations. Cool vibrations. Let us enjoy the formation of Kavach layer around us. Slowly the vibration will increase slowly in and around us. After taking Bandhan, keep both hands towards Mataji. And again watch Mataji's eyes without blinking your eyes and with lots and lots of love. Keep our full attention. At our Brahmarandra, on both the palms, all the fingers. Let's watch the emits of vibration from Sri Mataji. Again penetrating into our heart, Pita. Now slowly, keep our right hand above 2 inch above the Brahmarandra. Let's wait and watch the changes. Let us witness the changes above the Brahmarandra. A few seconds. Slowly close your eyes and stay there. And keep our attention 3 inch above the Brahmarandra and 2 inch below the Brahmarandra. Keep our full attention 2 inch below the Brahmarandra, 3 to 5 inch above the Brahmarandra. Let us be patient and silent. Witness the changes. All witness the changes. 2 inch below the Brahmarandra, 5 to 7 inches above the Brahmarandra. Are you able to feel any vibrations? Slowly the vibration increases. So I'll stay there a few seconds. Now keep down your right hand on the lap and left hand above the Sahasrara, 2 inch above the Sahasrara. Keep our full attention. 2 inch below the Brahmarandra, 3 inch above the Brahmarandra. And are you able to feel the changes? Please keep our full attention. पूरा चित 2 इंच सहस्रारा ऊपर से रखें और 2 इंच ब्रह्मरंध्र नीचे से रखें. Are you able to feel some changes? And let us wait there and feel slowly the vibration increases to cool. Now again keep your left hand down to the lap and right hand above the sahasrara. Keep your right hand. Slowly increase your right hand. Raise your right hand. If you get cool vibration, slowly raise your right hand. 3 to 5, 5 to 7. Let's enjoy the flow of this divine, cool, holy nectar. Sri Ganga Mata flowing down into the heart pita, into the temple of Sahasrara. Now slowly rotate your right hand above the Sahasrara. Slowly rotate. Just rotate your right hand slowly. 3 to 5 inch above the Sahasrara, and rotate your right hand slowly, subtly. Enjoy the flow, forcible flowing of vibrations into this temple of Sahasrara. Now enjoy the flow of this divine cool vibration of all the pitas. And slowly keep our attention. Enjoy the flow of these divine cool vibrations down towards the Mooladhara chakra through the pipe of Sushumna. Slowly rotate your right hand above the Sahasrara. Enjoy the flow down into the Mooladhara chakra. Move again even more deep down into the Mother Earth. And rotate your hand with the axis of this heart pita. Now keep both hands towards Shrimataji and enjoy this flow of this divine energy from above the Sahasrara, and this grace flowing down trickles down into the all the channels, nourishing all the channels, nourishing all the chakras, also nourishing all the petals of the respective chakras. Let us watch all these through the eyes of Sahasrara. From above the Sahasrara, enjoy this flow down into the Muladhara chakra, and down deep down into the Mother Earth. Through the pipe of Sushumna. Let's enjoy the pipe of Sushumna gets wider and wider. More the Kundalini strands rise from Muladhara to Sahasrara. And the more the grace flows down through all the channels down towards the Mother Earth. And the Kundalini Mother rising from Muladhara to Sahasrara. More the Kundalini strands again rise more towards the Sahasrara, then into the sky. Now let's all breathe in slowly and breathe out slowly through Sahasrara. Through the eyes of the Sahasrara. And keep both hands towards Shri Mataji. Enjoy the bliss. Become completely one with Shri Mataji's love, flowing into our whole brain. The Shiva from the heart rise up, come into the brain. Let's enjoy the establishment of Sri Shiva in the brain through the power of Atma Tattva. Now slowly keep your right hand on your back of your head, that is Muladhara and Swadhisthana Pita. That is the back Agnya. Keep your right hand at the Muladhara and Swadhisthana Pita. And pray to Shri Mataji. Shri Mataji, please dissolve all my karmas, all my sins into your divine lotus feet, Ma. Mataji, please lean kar de, Ma, into your divine lotus feet. Let's wait till you are getting cool vibrations in our Muladhara Swadhisthana Pita. Keep our right hand on the back of your head. Let us stay there. Enjoy the flow of this divine cool vibration from above the Sahasrara into the temple of Sahasrara, again into the Muladhara Swadhisthana Pita. Let's stay there. Keep our attention there. Now the whole brain gets drenched with this ocean of vibrations. Let's enjoy Shrimata's divine lotus feet into our whole brain. All this whole gap is filled with Shrimataji's love. Also, while keeping our attention on the Muladhara Swadhisthana Pita, let's all keep watch and impact on our Muladhara and Swadhisthana chakras. Let us all watch all these through the eyes of Sahasrara and witness. Let us wait till it gets cool. Please be patient and be silent. More we witness, more the vibrations grows, increase. More the vibration increases, more we will transform, manifesting the divine qualities through us, all by grace of Sri Matas. Keep our attention from above the Sahasrara into the Muladhara Swadhisthana Pita. Now again, keep your right hand at the heart Pita. That is at the Brahmarandra. And watch the changes. Again, you watch the flow of vibrations from above the Sahasrara into the Muladhara Swadhisthana Pita. And flowing from through the heart Pita and Sahasrara. Slowly raise your right hand. 3 to 5 inches above. Slowly rotate your right hand through the axis of this Atma. That is the axis of the heart Pita. Let's watch through the Atma Sthiti. And enjoy the flow into the whole brain. Enjoy the presence of Sri Mataji in this whole brain. Now keep our right hand on our Vishuddhi Pita. Just above the Agnya Chakra is the Vishuddhi Pita. Keep our full attention from above the Sahasrara into the all the Pitas, the whole brain. Witness is the greatest power through which we can enter into this kingdom of God. Let us watch everything through the eyes of Sahasrara, through Atma Sthiti. When the Vishuddhi Pita gets cooled more and more we can get the vibration in both the palms, all the fingers, also in the Sri Chakra and Lalita Chakra. More the vibratory awareness flows. Now keep our right hand on our forehead. Let's enjoy creating a beautiful cradle and comfort to Sri Jesus Christ for his stay in our Agya. Let's all wait till it gets cool vibrations there in our forehead. Let's all say the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. And give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माता जी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः. Again, enjoy the bliss from above the Sahasrara into the whole Sushumna. Give full attention on the path of this Sri Mahalakshmi. From above the Sahasrara towards the Muladhara Chakra. Also down towards the Mother Earth. More we witness, more the vibration increases. Give full attention. Wherever we keep, please invite Sri Mataji's divine attention and presence. Again, keep your right hand above the Sahasrara, 2 to 3 inches above, and stay there. Now let's all enjoy the fullest opening of Sahasrara. Let's all stay there in our house of Sahasrara. So slowly breathe in and slowly breathe out through Sahasrara. In this state, let us enjoy dissolving our one drop of Atma into the ocean of Paramatma. It's completely dissolved into this ocean of vibrations under the divine lotus feet of Shri Mataji. Let's all completely enjoy the complete opening of Sahasrara, nourishing it. All the petas of Sahasrara, all the petals of Sahasrara. Stay more in that state of Niranand. The joy of Sahasrara is Niranand state. In this state, let us hear Shima, listen to Shimataji's Amrutvani. Completely stay there in Sahasrara and completely become one with Shimataji's love. Penetrate all the mantras in our heart.
So now, when we understand that Shiva is the first thing that is established in the matter, then in us also first the Shiva is established. When the fetus takes its form, the throb in the heart is the establishment of Shiva. That is the sign that Shiva has been established. In case of people who are born with bad heart or with trouble, one has to say that Shiva is not fully established. Not that they are bad people, but they are not supposed to live for long and have to have another heart later on maybe, or that there might be some sort of a problem in their previous lives, and if they pay attention to Shiva Tattva, their heart can be cured. So the most important organ in the body is the heart. If the heart fails, you cannot remain. So the most important thing is to look after your Shiva principle, which is the Atma. We are worried about every sort of mundane thing. Worried about this, worried about that. But we are not worried about our spirit. This is the biggest problems with us. If you worry about your spirit, if you pay attention to your spirit, the whole universe then vibrates with Parabrahma, which is nothing but joy. So without any attention to spirit, if you think we can enjoy life, you cannot. You cannot enjoy your life if you pay attention to other nonsensical things and you do not pay attention to your spirit. The complete silence comes into us only through spirit. If a spirit is awakened within us, this silence starts working and you feel extremely relaxed and absolutely one with yourself. There is no problem. You don't see other things that normally people seek. You seek your own company and you want to be some time with yourself. Only thing that you seek after finding your spirit is the company of other Sahaj Yogis who also have found the spirit. So there's a rapport established between spirit, that is in the heart. And this spirit is the universal being within us, about which I have told you, that once you become one with the spirit, you automatically become universally conscious. There are so many qualities of the Shiva Tattva, of the principle of Shiva, that I need not tell you. But today I will tell you another dimension which I have not touched so far about Shiva Tattva. The physical aspect of Shiva Tattva is that such a person is a cold type of a person. In the sense that such a person is not a person who gives hot vibrations, but who has too much of it sometimes, not in balance, who overdoes it, develops a kind of a temperament which can be extremely cold. Could be low blood pressure with it, could be diarrhea also one can get with too much of spiritual strength. And also could be on the plump side because of the left side. Because left side is the kapha, as you call it. Kapha is the phlegm, that is more. Because the left side is more, such a person is always apt to catch cold and has problems of the cold. So such a person has to protect oneself from getting into colds and things like that, and the methods to be employed are to be learned through Sahaj Yoga. But to give it a balance, the spirit itself is beyond health problems. But the left-sided person who always thinks of the spirit also can become one-sided when he has to live on this earth. He has to be a balanced person. So he has to take to another side, and that side is the activity of the spiritual growth within himself. A person who is very spiritually developed cannot exist as a Shiva Tattva on this earth. He has to exist as a balanced personality. And when he starts developing that balancing within himself, the spirit from his heart starts rising and goes on top of his head. So this is the second stage where one has to be. Here is the whole collectivity. So when you start taking your love and affection into your central nervous system, you can say, and put it on top of your head. That means as soon as you put it in your Virat, when it starts spreading through your Virata Shakti, through your collective being, then only you are a complete person. Otherwise you are Shiva Tattva. Shiva Tattva exists whether this universe exists or not. It exists even when the whole universe is existing, even when it vanishes, it all goes into that, merges into that nature. So a person who has a spiritual hankering must know that to raise your Shiva above the heart level, he has to raise it gradually onto a very detached method of existing on top of the surface, where there is a complete balance. Complete balance. We all can change and inform each other and improve and educate us. All this education can come to us if we really love ourselves and care for our evolution. We don't have to bother about it much if we really care. Gradually all these things will work out and the balance can be established. Those people who talk too much should not talk so much. What I feel that when you talk too much, when you stop, you just stop. In between, when it is necessary, you must talk. When it is not necessary, you should not talk. So that kind of personality gradually you can develop in Sahaja Yoga, that you will develop that wisdom, how far to go, how far not to go. Not to go is the quality of Shiva. He doesn't do anything. He's just sitting down there and watching the whole show. He doesn't do anything. But still, he is the one who has to watch. If he doesn't watch, then the whole show is over. If you understand that in not doing anything, how much he is doing, see the contrast. He is doing nothing as such, but he is making everybody dance to please him. In the same way, in one shot, you have both the nature. As Sahaja Yogi, you can achieve that kind of a balanced personality. It is for your good, for your evolution, for your development. So today, all of you have a great chance of evolving individually within yourself this Shiva Tattva, which ultimately permeates into the whole. Kabira has said it in a beautiful couplet. I don't know if you people have understood. It is Mana Mamata ko thira kar launga. The compassion of my heart, I will vibrate. I will bring it out. The compassion of my heart, I will vibrate and bring it out of Pancho Tattva Milaunga and put it into the 5 elements. See Kabira, you follow him, how great he is. People talk of Kabir Das. See, he says that take it out of the heart and put it into all the 5 elements. This is what is Sahaja. If you understand that, then you don't have to understand anything. You have got it in your heart, become the capitalist in your heart and become a communist outside. If you can achieve this balance properly, you have done it. And we can do it. We all of us put together, we will do it, we can achieve. And we can show to the world that everyone can achieve. All ordinary human beings, so-called, we can become extraordinary. So today we have to decide about ourselves that we are going to do it, we are going to be educated about it in a spiritual way, in a Sahaja way. And every moment, if you watch yourself, you can do it. And not to explain yourself, or to say, oh, this happens to me and that happens to me. That's not the point. Many people tell me like that. That's absurd. You challenge yourself, how can it happen to you? Why don't you do it? You should do it. Why can't you do it? Like that you take yourself to task and you can work it out, I'm sure, because you have got the power. I bless you all for your spiritual development and for your collectivity. Both things must be looked at. If you have spiritual development and no collectivity, it is useless. If you have collectivity and spiritual development, none, it is useless. Combine it properly. So we have to take Shiva and establish him into the Virat. This is what we have to do. And if you understand this point, your relationships with others also will be good, permanent, of a very substantial nature. And the quality of Sahaja Yogi's life will be something very, very great. May God bless you.
Today we are here to celebrate Sahasrara Day. It was not very difficult for me to open the Sahasrara because there were so many seekers in this world. Because, of course, I studied also the permutations and combinations from which you all are, in a way, suffering. Also, the time had come. I felt horrible gurus who are really devils are trying to capture all the seekers. I thought it's high time that Sahasrara should be opened up. It was not like Christ's crucifixion by any chance. In those days, one had to do a lot of tapasya, and that's what he went through. But in these modern times, what you know is much more important than what you do. It is such a universal awareness now, because of maybe medias, because of communications, because of traveling, that a human mind knows a lot. It knows so much sometimes that its brain cannot even bear it. It is so overloaded with ideas. And also, the human mind is all the time anxious to grasp, absorb and retain whatever he thinks is knowledge. But he lacks discretion, so all kinds of things are accumulated in his brain in the modern times. Especially with the advent of all these media like television, computers, not a media, but it's quite a complicated brain again. The man had to know the technique of all these things very much. And this technique, if he understood, he could do many things, many more things than your forefathers could. Thus, materialism started taking its own development in the minds of people. So the curse of human beings at that time was materialism. When I felt that Sahasrara must be opened up. So this is how, when the Sahasrara opened, the Kundalini started moving towards this divine power, getting connected with it, and was all the time flowing within you. When the Nirvikalpa state came. Now when it is coming through the Sahasrara, one has to know that the Sahasrara has to be clean so that the flow of divine power is going, penetrating without any obstacle, without getting impure, without getting into any kind of problems. So to get to that level, to that state, all the Sahajogi, I am happy to know, are trying to work it out, their own individual meditations also, so that this growth should take place. Thus, you get enlightenment in a full way. But then one must ask why, for what? What's the purpose? What's the aim? The aim is, your aim is lost. You don't seek for aims at all anymore. This pandal was built with such great ability, for which we didn't pay anything. Everybody was working here day in and out in the rainy season, and I was quite worried about them. I said, what's the matter? Just we are enjoying, mother, we are enjoying. I'm not enjoying. We are enjoying the rain, all right. We are enjoying the cold, all right. Enjoying everything, lifting all these heavy things, everything we are enjoying. I was quite surprised at them. Nobody had any complaints, but everybody was just on the warpath, building this tent for you. So what happens? Once your sahasrara is clean, this flow of joy doesn't allow you even to think that you are exerting or you are working. Then we have some Sahajogis who have such problems, who come to Sahaja with problems. Then these people see them with these problems, they are still continuing. Now the sahasrara doesn't want to accept it. It's terrible. I was like him. No more. Me, I don't want to be that. So they abhor the person who was just like them. They just can't bear him. They just can't tolerate. Then I would say, still, you have to grow. You have to grow. Your sahasrara has to be cleansed out at such a speed, at such a level and stage, that like soap cleanses everything, it should cleanse everything else. Should not be afraid of anything. Should not have any worry about the conditionings of others or ego of others. That is the state now we have to reach. Today is the Sahasrara day, is the 23rd Sahasrara day. And I shouldn't expect much. I don't want to say anything much about it. But I wish and I hope that all the 1,000 petals of your Sahasraras will be so cleansed that you will never catch from anybody, you will never be frightened of anybody. You will be masters of all kinds of curatives, and also you will be the one who can give solace, peace to others. You will be the one who will be organizing programs outside. You will be the one who will be responsible for Sahaja. And when that happens, then we can see that these 1,000 petals of the Sahasrara have opened out. These 1,000 petals are not yet awakened. They signify the different 1,000 powers of the goddess. Minimum of minimum. These 1,000 ones you can open out yourself by introspection, by looking at yourself, making fun of yourself. Know thyself means know yourself with all the defects you have and also the potential you have and all the good points you have. So as far as you are concerned, when you are looking at yourself, you should just see to the defects that you have. Why do I behave like this? Why do I assert so much? What's the problem? Why can't I see myself clearly? With that transparency of your Sahasrara, you can see your heart, you can see your mind, you can see yourself fully, clearly. What's wrong with you? This transparency can come only if you have really the pure desire, Shuddha Ichha, to be of that level. Now there is no competition between A and B. We don't say that you got the first prize for coming out of the Sahasrara, or we don't say you have the second prize. There's nothing like first, second in Sahaja. Because we are not running the race. There's no competition between us. Whatever we are doing is for our own satisfaction. Now think of something. There are 5 people who are running. Now they have to think out of these 5 people who goes first. Here it is the other way round. The 5 people are meditating. Now, everyone individually has to see for himself if he satisfies himself or not. Nobody else is going to give a certificate. It is you who has to give certificate to yourself, honestly. It's a very different position. It is you, your Sahasrara, and your attention. And you have to see within yourself, how far have I realized my own powers, my own compassion, my own personality. You will have to test it yourself. It is you are the one who decides. When you are the one who is running, it is you are the one who decides without running. Then what is the question of competition? The whole thing disappears into nothing. As I told you the other day, an analogy, that if you are looking at the mirror, then you are the one who is observing. Your reflection is the one that is observed, and there is the action of seeing. So you are in 3 dimensions. But supposing you become the mirror yourself, the whole process is reversed. You see yourself. You don't have to see because you are seeing it all the time. It's just spontaneous. In the same manner, when it comes to Sahasrara, it is your Sahasrara itself gives you the full idea as to how you are. The diagnosis comes from your own Sahasrara. Your own Sahasrara tells you what centers are catching, because all the pitas of the 7 centers are in the Sahasrara. As if the Sahasrara is now watching yourself and reporting to you, see, this is wrong with you, this is wrong with you, this is wrong with you. So, Sahasrara, being the best well-wisher that you have, gives you the right information about yourself. So the best is that you correct yourself. So then achieve that perfect state. That is what you have to do. But once you have achieved the perfect state, you have achieved your aim, you have no aim left. Like the lights now. Till you have to make the lights, you have to work hard. Make the lights, put them right, do everything that is necessary. But once it is made and the light comes into it, then the job of the light is to give the light. So the first function is over. Now the second function is to give it back. You reach your aim, your destination. For example, I had to come here, all right? So I come all the way from my house, come in the car, walk in and come and sit down here. Now it's finished that part. Over. Now I don't have to walk. Otherwise I'll be all the time running. So all this mad race of this brain stops. For what should it be used now? For enjoying the peace, for enjoying the joy, for enjoying the collectivity. So the labor or the hard work, or you can also say the planning of the future, finishes off. Only thing, now you have got it, so better enjoy it. So we have lost now the sense of aim. We don't have any aims. We just want to enjoy. It's a very, very big thing that has happened, because, as you know, the joy in the Sahasrara is Nirananda. Nirananda. Of course, Nira is my name also, but it means pure, absolute joy. Nirananda. And that Nirananda, that joy, has no other hues. It's just pure, pure joy. Without thinking, it just pours into it. After all, every activity is for what? For getting some sort of a pleasure, sensation, and also some people believe for joy. It's not. Only after the opening of Sahasrara and the cleansing of it, then you know what is joy. You can't explain how you can spend hours together like this. People don't understand. Like even our mayor was telling me that we can't sit in the church for more than 15 minutes. And how people are sitting here for so many hours. 15 minutes we cannot sit, but how these people are sitting for such a long time? What are they doing there? What is their entertainment? How can they sit for hours together without saying anything, without dropping even a pin? They are just all the time there. So what have we given them? What is happening to them? This is very surprising and remarkable, that these people who are not even Sahajogis can see clearly that you people are least bothered, you are absolutely enjoying life. Whatever you may be doing is not important. What is important is that whether you are working in the office or outside, You are full of joy, enjoying everything. This is the most important thing in life, which you can have only through Sahaja, because your sastraras are open, because they are open. There is now one more thing I have to tell you that is very important for all of you to remember. That while living in this ocean of joy, we have to remember that there are many who have not yet jumped into it. So we have to bring them in. And it's such a pleasure, such a joy to give realization to someone. Extremely joyful. So we need people who would come and say that we definitely come for this. They should really come forward. And once they come forward, you'll be amazed how things will work out. There are many I know who are going all over, everywhere, and spreading Sahaja. So it's very important for all of you to know that you have got the light to be given to others. Come forward. Don't have fear of your ego, condition is nothing. Come forward. You have all the strength, you have everything within yourself, and you will do everything with such happiness and joy. Everywhere, in every country, people are doing that, but some of them are doing, some of them are not doing. All of you are quite capable of doing it, so please come forward and see for yourself what you are capable of. First of all, you should have faith in yourself. If you have no faith in yourself, you cannot do anything. Have faith. You should have no fears of any kind. And also to introspect, to see within yourself what's going on. To be very frank, I find my brain absolutely empty. What I talk from this emptiness, I don't know. You will also find your brain absolutely empty. And still, with that empty brain, you will be achieving a lot. It's very remarkable, as you have seen that from the candle you get cool breeze. How can you get from the candle cool breeze? You do get. So it's important to recognize yourself as a Sahaja and to recognize what have you done for Sahaja. Without doing for Sahaja, you cannot enjoy life. That was your aim. And that's the aim you have reached. Now, if you don't, supposing I have to come and sit on this thing and I don't sit on this thing, then what's the use of coming here? I came here to tell you something about Sahasrara. And if I don't tell you, then what's the use of my coming here and celebrating Sahasrara Day? In the same way, when you have reached that state now, what you have to do is not to use for your own purpose. You have used it quite a lot. For your health, wealth, everything. Now what are we doing about Sahaja? What have we done for Sahaja? After some time, you will do a lot and you will never know you have done anything for Sahaja. Very surprising it happens to so many of you. And should happen to all of you. I hope all of you will realize that your sastraras are clean, completely, you are perfectly all right. You don't have to worry about it, and you can really go ahead with spreading of Sahaja. May God bless you all.
Yes, Mataji. Let us all stay there in our Sastra, the opened Sastra. For another few minutes, silently. Enjoy the penetration of these words and mantras into our heart, into our Sastra.
All of you are in my heart. And I love you very much. And I want you people to come as soldiers to fight with me. It's possible with the power of love, with the power of love, with the power of love.
ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। Jai Shri Mataji. Thank you very much, Mataji, for giving us such a blissful state. I open the Sahasrara complete. Thank you very much, Mataji. Koti Koti Naman. Ananta Koti Naman. So I thank each and every Sahayogi brothers and sisters for staying us to become one with each other, to become one with Shri Mataji's love. Jai Shri Mataji to all. Let's all bow down to Shri Mataji and rise up Kundalini Mother, take Bandhan, collective. After taking Bandhan, let's all continue this state as long as possible. Enjoy completely staying there at our house of Sahasra. Jai Shri Mataji, all of you.
जय श्री माता जी भैया
Jai Shri Mataji.
जय श्री माता जी भैया
Jai Shri Mataji. Jai Shri Mataji to all. Let's all please continue this state as long as possible. More we are in Sahasrara, more we can transform ourselves. Jai Shri Mataji. Let's wind up this session. Thank you. Thank you.